17 of the Violin Method for Beginners by Poppy Violin Studio. I'm Jamie, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play an A one-octave scale. The A one-octave scale puts together all 8 of the notes that we've learned so far in these lessons. It starts on open A string, goes to first finger, which is called B, second finger, which is C sharp, third finger on A, which is D, and then it continues on to the open E string, and then to first finger on E string for F sharp, second finger on E string for G sharp, and then ends on third finger on E, which is A. In case you haven't seen the previous lessons, I'm going to briefly show you the notes of this scale. Starting on open A string, then first finger on A, B, second finger on A string, C sharp, third finger on A, D, and then open E, first finger on E, F sharp, second finger on E, G sharp, and then third finger on E, which is A. And then we'll go down now. Second finger, first finger, open E, and then find 1, 2, 3 fingers on A, 3, 2, 1, A. We're going to be reviewing our rhythms from lessons 6 and 7. So that includes Poppy for 8th notes, Honeysuckle for 16th notes, Sunflower for the 8th and 2/16ths, and then finally Rose for quarter notes. And we're going to be playing them without rests. So if you haven't seen those videos, I encourage you to check them out so you get to know these rhythms. If you haven't seen that video yet, just do the best you can, and I guarantee you that you'll learn a lot along the way. Number 1, we have Poppy, Poppy rhythm. I will play it first, and then I'll ask you to join me on the second time. Number 1. Very nice. Number 2, 16th notes, honeysuckle, honeysuckle. Now on to number 3, sunflower, sunflower, which is 1/8 note and 2/16ths. As you continue to get to know all these different rhythms we're doing, remember to think about the amount of bow you're using for different lengths of notes. So sunflower is a great example of this, where you have the 8th note, which is longer, and then the 2 shorter 16th notes. So work on doing a longer bow on the first note and slightly shorter on the second 2 notes. Let me show you what I mean slowly. Sunflower, sunflower. So I'm using this much on my 8th note, and then only about that much on my 16th note. And then on the second 8th note, that much, and then the 16ths are about here on my bow. Number 3. number 4, which is our quarter note rhythm, rose, rose. Talking about bow length again, these quarter notes are going to get longer bows because they last for 1 full count. Number 4. So that is how you play an A one-octave scale on the violin. If you enjoyed this lesson, I would love it if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel. There are links in the description below for all of the videos in this lesson series. They're all totally free. They're part of the Violin Method for Beginner playlist that I have on my channel page, where I go step by step in order with the lessons from the Violin Method for Beginners, Book 1. There's also a link for that book down there, so you should definitely check that out because it's going to walk you through all of the basic steps you need to know in order to play the violin. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in lesson 18, where we're going to learn about time signatures.